not of performance, it's a timetable of execution. So I need to make so many calls a day or something like that. And I can't, so I'm not going to look Dr. Webby in the eye when I say this here, but so for me I say, I need to make 10 calls a day or something like that, right? And so she's laughing at me, man, you hurt my feelings. Because she's doing 120 calls a day. But anyway, so I'm saying, for myself,
it is not ever all about the kids. It might be in this room, but it's not when it comes to everything else, because the ESA would be your answer. Guys, if you have questions, you're welcome to talk to us about it later, or I brought some cards if you want to give me a call, and we need your help.
Bobby, why don't you tell them about your background?
My background?
Yeah.
I told them that I have 13 kids.
Oh, you told them already?
I told them. They know I have 13 kids. Thank you.
That's okay.
But that was him. She was having normal.
Hi, how are you?
Of course, you're shooting her back. That's right. Yeah, treasure it all.
Thank you.
And I just said,
And the ballroom, which is here, right?
It'll be just a second.
Okay.
Maybe before we forget. Before we wait too long here. Next slide.
This is a list that everyone should have, that should be given at the registration desk, showing what offices you're eligible to run for in this spring's nonpartisan elections. Filing deadlines are in March. The election is in May. Now, how many people here have had their name on a ballot? See hands up.
Answer that correctly, and it will follow you and help you for the rest of your career. And with that, I think we've gone long, as is normal for me, so I'm going to shut up and thank you all. I hope you've gotten something.
The matter is, he's the Speaker of the House here in the Oregon Legislature. He was part of the problem. My first legislative session was in 2005, working for our now Secretary of State. The most common constituent issues that we had were Department of Human Services caseworkers taking.
You can find out what income levels are, education levels are. You can get voter registration down at the precinct level. And what you can do is take a look at your district, and you can say, wow, you know, this side is very liberal. I'm going to be banging my head against the wall. Let me build my base first. I'll work over here. Then after I do that, I'll try to invade a little bit. You know, the point is, you're analyzing your district, what your voter registration is, what the demographics are, what issues are important to people in different areas of your district. And once you do that, I've got to file mine soon.
Yes, you do, Commissioner. Yes, sir, in the back.
This may be a dumb question, but
Never.
define public official, please, or
I will.
categorize it.
Yes, a public official is anybody serving the state of Oregon or any of its political subdivisions, whether compensated or not.
City council?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
City council, city planning commissioners, county, city employees, state employees, special teachers, police officers. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, you name it. Well, ask me and I'll tell you.
You know, and this is what they do. It was a power grab. So let's take a look at the process. And the other thing I want to bring up is a lot of the fault. You'll hear your congressman get up. I've heard mine say it before, and I like him. I know him personally, Greg Wall. Known him for quite a while. But you'll hear them say that they're kind of helpless in the face of the regulators. And yet, Congress is the one giving them the authority when they pass a bill to write the regulations. They don't bring in the parameters of where they can work. Or sometimes they'll try to circumvent the intent of Congress, which I'll bring up an example that we were involved in. The key to this is that we were on a call with Paul Ryan with the Activist Council a while back, and I was the one that got to ask the question, is Congress responsible for this without, because of the lack of
reach to determining, your identity and how you're going to reach people? That's both in Get Out the Vote and back in your Facebook and your own personal media plan, is you only got about 5 seconds of attention span. It's not even 7 to 15 seconds. We used to judge mail pieces that come out on the 5-second rule. And you used to be mailing, when I ran in 2005, And when Representative Neerman was elected the first time, it has changed dramatically since then. The average voter was in the upper end of this room, just from a point in age. Everybody was older. And so you had this rule. You needed to have a dog on it, right, on the picture.
Absolutely.
Okay, you remember this? You got to have a dog in the picture.
And it has to be the right dog.
It has to be the right dog. Okay, she's right. You got a right dog in this page. If you had a baby on it, it was good. You need to have this bold print, because the first thing you want to do is catch a 79-year-old voter with look at the...
It's black. That's what it is.
It's the
The Hispanics got a culture. They got a country sitting up there. I'm not going back to Africa, that's for sure. You got to remember, it was Abraham Lincoln, if you will. Remember that?
That's right.
We had the Civil War. And my great-great-grandfather, I can say that because I'm a little, my great-great-grandfather, see, was given a uniform, a Union uniform, and an assault weapon. An assault weapon. I believe in that deal. Because of the Marine Corps, they gave me a uniform, Marine Corps uniform, and an assault weapon. When I got out of the Marine Corps, what do you think I did? I went down there and got myself an assault weapon. I went down there and got the NRA, got my lifetime membership. I got an assault weapon. I'm ready to bear. I'm that American male. I'm weak too. The white male lived there. We're the same boat. And somebody said the other day, well, Bruce, well, what? In fact, I got that from Joanne Hardison, the young lady that just got, that was just elected to the city council in Portland. And she's a vet. She's a veteran. Navy vet.
Good.
And you know who pushed out to the public? Me. On my show. No one wanted, she didn't want to say that she was a vet. I said, oh no, you're a vet. She's a vet. And then she used that, that's how she won the race. You better. That was the biggest thing going for her. But she was the one.
And for instance, she ran on, what she ran on.
And she's the chair of the committee, so.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're probably not gonna get her to change on that, but you might.
Follow it already?
Allison Pethofen, I'm a PCP with Washington County Republican Party, and I'd like to learn more about social media.
Great.
I'm John Griffiths. Currently on the board of the Walton Hills Park and Recreation District. I'm up for election in May. I've won 5 times, but I'm not going to win this one without social media. So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
What are you running for?
Walton Hills Park.
Came a long ways.
Help the city council.
I'm on Twitter, and I do tweet our senators. I don't get answers back. Of course. But I tell them what I think.
And even if you do, it's usually not them anyway, but yeah.
Right.
It's just that. Yeah.
I need to, I just want to learn more to help our county.
It's more influence.
Yeah.
So Sherry Newton, Washington State Redmond, PCO activist, and I'm with the rest of them. We're here to become better in social media so we can be effective.
Perfect.
Tootie Smith, former Clackamas County Commissioner, former state legislator, and nominee for Congress. I'm on Facebook, the social media. I need, like everybody else, learn how to be more efficient and fundraise.
You did a pretty good job, though.
Oh.
Always.
What's the question?
Just who you are, what background, and your influence.
Well, I'm Steve Freiling. I'm with the party, Republican Party, I just mentioned that, in Clackamas County. Just a user of some of the social media. I want to learn more about how to promote.
Perfect.
And I'm Bud Group. I live in Umatilla County. I live in Milton Freewater, which is just directly south of Walla Walla. If you folks aren't familiar with that. I am the coordinator for the Tea Party Patriots in my hometown. And I'm also a precinct committee person for the city of Milton Freewater and a member of the Umatilla County Republicans. And my passions are just trying to get people woke up and informed, call it education. I'm trying to,